Hello YouTube, Trinity here. Today I'll be giving you a deck profile on probably one of my three favorite Yu-Gi-Oh decks of all time. It'll be my Crystal Beast deck profile for the January 2025 format. Shoutouts to Dread Guy, I've been following his channel quite a lot. I even picked up this mat to, represent the Dark Crystal Beast. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find a variant I liked for the Dark Crystal Beast recently that works with the Yubel package and some other things. So I've been looking at more of his videos and doing some research of my own and testing. This is a build that I've found that I like really much. It's very similar to his last Yubel upload. I think I'm running like 2 more cards and my sideboard's a bit different. It's very similar to his because he is a much better player than me. I only play Yu-Gi-Oh casually with some friends IRL. Occasionally I go to locals, but I mostly just keep to my group, play against Six Samurai, my one friend who likes to play meta, so he's building Malice right now. My other friend's playing Raziel because he likes rank 4 spam. And the other one plays Dino. So not the most competitive, but also not the least competitive group of friends. So I've had some good testing with this deck, and I've really been enjoying it. Without further ado, I ramble on too much. Let's get on with the deck profile. Starting off, we have, well, we'll just do this. We got my field center, because we got to have the boy Jesse. And we got my 3 Crystal Beast tokens. Just because, we need tokens. You never know when you need some tokens. You got to represent. We're playing Crystal Beast. We got to represent. Moving on to the main deck. We got 1 copy of Rainbow Dragon. Because it's searchable. It's the OG boss. It's how we summon our new boss monster. It is the QCR, I believe. Not QCR, but 20th anniversary? 25th anniversary? So we got 1 copy of Rainbow Dragon. I'll put it in the deck zone when I'm done with it. Next, we're running 2 copies of Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. This is our main combo card. This lets you search through the deck and to summon. When it puts, you can banish it from the spell or trap zone, special summon a Crystal Beast from your deck with its effect negated. You can only use this effect once per turn. It is a hard once per turn. I remember taking a break from Yu-Gi-Oh! And forgetting it was a hard once per turn, and I scooped it up because I could have fixed game state, but at that point I decided it's my fault. I messed up. I gave the guy the win. And next we're on the most important Crystal Beast of the deck. My birthstone even. We got Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. If you're unfamiliar with what he does, he's the bread and butter of the deck. When summoned, you can put a Crystal Beast to your spell or trap zone. Next, a little bit different than him, than Dread Guy. I think he was only running 6 Crystal Beast. I'm running all 7 because I gotta have my boys in the deck profile. Here's the other 6 crystals. We got the boy Pegasus, his right hand Carbuncle. Gotta have all 7 Crystal Beasts. You gotta play the rainbow. You don't actually, but I prefer having all of them in my deck. That's all the Crystal Beasts in the deck. We got Sapphire Pegasus, Ruby Carbuncle, Amethyst Cat Tiger, Topaz Tiger, Ember Mammoth, Emerald Tortoise, and Cobalt Eagle. That is it for the Crystal Beast monsters. Moving on to the other monsters. I played 2 copies of a starter. We got Crystal Master. At first, I wasn't a huge fan of this card, but it has been coming up more and more as of recent, and I'm starting to become more of a fan of it. So we got 2 copies of Crystal Master. Again, I would love to play a Yubel variation with the Dark Crystal Beast, so hoping Dread Guy, shout out to Dread Guy, best, and Nessie too. Nessie was cool. I kind of miss him, but shout out Crystal Conclave. Right now we're on the Nemesis package because Colossus is unbanned and it's searchable for rank 4, and Crystal Beast can spam rank 4 thanks to Pegasus. So we got these 2, kind of self-explanatory. Infernal Banshee grabs this. This makes you get this. You get this. You make Colossus. Easy peasy. You can also do a Snake Eyes combo. I don't play the Snake Eyes version because I didn't want to spend the money recently. I think it dropped, but it wasn't really the variation I was going for. And I don't really like Spriggans all like that either, so I don't hate them, but I wanted to keep more to the evil Jesse possessed by Yubel theme. A little bit of anime nostalgia, plus the Yubel package is pretty fun. Just make a free fan of Yubel is pretty nice. So next we're on Spirit of Yubel, and my foil one from the new set did not come in yet, so I took this out of Heroes because I was playing. My friend gave me a Yubel hero deck a while back with Niels Kluger. Niels Fusion, which was kind of a fun casual deck, but took the Yubel out of that. That will be foil soon just because it was cheap and I wanted the foil version. But these are the small Yubel packets, just Spirit and regular. And moving on, we'll go to the traps. We have Crystal Miracle and Rainbow Bridge of Salvation. Just your one of Crystal Beast traps. Really good cards. Omni Negate, and the other one, when you mill it, you can banish a search a field spell. Speaking of field spells, I'm on 3 copies of Nightmare Throne. This is probably the most expensive card of the deck. And my one of Necro Valley, which was in my sideboard from the Conclave Control. Or actually, no, I sideboarded Conclave Control. I was on Overdrive Turbo in the Crystal Conclave. If you hear any noise in the background, please forgive me. My cat has found a box of Dragon Shield sleeves and is now batting them around the room. Anyway, forgive me. We got the Necro Valley to lock out certain matchups because it's searchable, and this for like the Yubel combo. I'm still practicing it, but basically you use this and you set up a Phantom of Yubel. Yu-Gi-Oh combo lines are not my thing anymore. I have to like research the videos over and over to memorize them. Dr. Crowler was right. You do need a PhD in dueling these days. Next, we got the where the deck is Crystal and Rainbow. We got 4 copies of Bridge of the Heart. It's your additional normal summon. It does a whole bunch more. It's been a whole long time since I've read it, but it's your bread and butter of the deck. And it'll get you where you need to go. 3 Rainbow Bridge. It searches any crystal spell or trap from your deck. Again, your crystal spell, the Omni Negate, is searchable because it adds the crystal spell or trap. You have Crystal Bond, probably one of your main starters. Another really good card. We have 3 copies of Awakening of the Crystal Ultimates. I used to be on 2, but this card is just cracked. It's at 3 now. The best card in the deck, Golden Rule. It's not a Crystal Beast card in name, except by the effect. It's always treated as a crystal card. This is your best spell in the deck. That is it for the Crystal Beast spells and traps. I will now move on to basically our non-engine spells. 4 copies of Foolish Burial Goods, and a spell or trap from your deck to the graveyard. And yeah, basically what it does. You want to send Bridge, 3 copies of Droplet, 2 Tactics, 1 Thrust, 1 Called by the Grave, and 1 Terraforming. That is it for the main deck. I will now move on to the extra deck. I do have a sideboard. It's pretty untested, but I will share it in this video as well. Currently trying to add a few more cards to it. I lost my, I traded off my Dimension Barriers a while back to my friend. I need to pick up a few more, so I do want to put that in the deck, but it's solid for right now. We'll move on to the extra deck. 1 copy of Crystal Dragon, Rainbow Dragon Overdrive. Don't know what that is in my sleeve. It looks like something got in there. I'll have to get that out where it's damaged. Either way. 1 copy of Phantom of Yubel. And 1 copy of Thunder Dragon Colossus. And that is it for the fusion cards. Move on to the XCs. I play 1 Infernal Flame Banshee, 1 Dungarus the Timeless for extension, 1 Zeus because Zeus is him, and 1 Bragoose Guncase Brick. Moving on to the Link monsters, I play 1 copy of IP, 1 Cross Sheep, 1 Nightmare Griffin, 1 Cherubini, because you know I'm coping. Cope harder, I guess, right? We got the Dark Charmer, SP Little Knight. Thank you, Konami, for reprinting this girl. Please do not ban her like you did Appaloosa and Baron. Getting sick of you guys doing that with the rarity collections. I think SP has finally like balanced out a bit. I don't think she needs hit. You've hit my boy Karibo. You've hit Barons. And you hit Appaloosa, who was my girl forever in this game. I understand what they're doing and I know why, but please stop reprinting them just to ban them. I understand the logic, but still. Give me a little time to play my deck. And then we got 1 copy Celine, and this last spot is, this was Appaloosa in his list. And I've been experimenting with a couple things like Access Code Talker and a few other cards, but right now I'm kind of on Zelantis. This could be Rainbow Dragon Overdrive, maybe. This could be Access Code. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. A lot of people watching this are way more experienced than I am. I got a lot of great feedback on the Ice Barrier deck, and I was very grateful for that. So I wanted to do another deck profile. The next one should be Sharks or Gimmick Puppets. Currently waiting for the next few cards to come out for the next set. And like 7th Tachyon, I believe it was, and like the Fiendish Knight gimmick puppet. I'm also waiting to pick up the Horus package for my gimmick puppets, because I need to pick up the $20 Horus, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm paying back my friend for helping me out with Digimon decks. But yeah, that's it for the extra deck. And again, if you have any suggestions for a replacement from Zealantis, this is more for like the Overdrive Turbo variant. And I just kind of kept it in since Appaloosa got banned. If you have a better suggestion, or you think I should go access code for going second, please let me know. I'd be very grateful in the comments down below. Next, we'll go over my sideboard. It's still waiting for like a Dimension Barrier to come through. And like, I do want to run like one more of another card, but I think it's a solid sideboard, not amazing. We got 3 copies of Drool, just because, you know, decks have been searching. Razrael searches a lot, I believe. And just a lot of decks right now just search through their deck. Not too many, but like it's just nice to have in the sideboard. 1 copy of a card I want to pick up a few more copies of. We got Stygian Dirge. This has been my favorite sideboard card since I was in middle school. And I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Since LOB as a kid when I was 4 or 5. So this is like my first ever sideboard card, and I've been holding on to it for a long time. I picked up the Lost Art, or whatever art this is recently. That was foil, because I ended up... I lost them over time, but I repicked this up. I want to pick up more of it. This is in here strictly for Razrael. For some reason, I thought it was searchable off Thrust because I'm stupid and I can't read because I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. But I do want to pick up more of this. This card is absolutely amazing. It just screws up players, especially that just want to summon Link 4. You flip this, they can't do it. They have to get rid of it. I do want to pick up more. The next card is supposed to be a searchable Dimension Barrier, but right now it's a Conclave. I think it's fine as a 1-of for right now until I get my Dimension Barriers. But yeah, if you have a suggestion or you think I should bump this up or drop it entirely, because I think it's a little gimmicky, but it's something I wanted to try out on the sideboard. I don't know. I was going to go to this event in Philly tomorrow, but my wife is sadly sick. But thank her very much for doing this deck profile for me. I'm very appreciative. I know I need to get a new, what are they called? Tell me.
What?
Oh my god, your voice is messed up. I'm so sorry I made you speak. But, yeah, you know, the thing that holds the camera.
Oh, tripod.
Yeah, I need to get a tripod. Yeah, so she can stop holding her phone and doing this. If I had a tripod, it'd be so much better. Anyway, 3 evenly match. Pretty self-explanatory. Go second, board breaker. Triple Dark Ruler, never goes second card. 1 more copy of Thrust in the sideboard. I kind of want to main it. Kind of want to bump that up in the side. Kind of going back and forth right now. We got the extra Thrust in here just because for now. Let me know if you think I should keep it in the side, main board it, or drop it for a Stygian Dirge or something else. I really appreciate the advice. I'm just trying to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And play one of my favorite decks. Double Lightning Storms and 1 Duster. Just a solid sideboard, you know, pretty generic. Nothing too special besides a Stygian Dirge. But I know I'm not the only person to think of this card. If I am, cool, but I doubt it. Anyway, that was the deck profile. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the next video. Ciao.